Yo guys, in this video, we are going to talk about how to trade the news, NFP, CPI, in Forex and gold or any other markets. Okay, let's begin. For those who don't know me, I'm Kenwilboy. I'm the CMO of Fortunomarkets and also a certified technical analyst with more than 10 years of experience in the financial market. Okay, let's begin. So, what is an economic news or what is news trading? I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to show you what the news does to the market to make it easier. This is one of my video simulating news trading. This is not actual real news trading, but this is just a simulation, yeah, just for entertainment here. Boom. Take a look at the candle. See? Very long candle. So yeah, this is news trading in a nutshell. So during news event, when the news are released, usually there will be a very long candle, either big bullish candle or bearish candle, up big green candle or red candle, depends on the news. And what is economic news? Why economic news could cause the market to fluctuate really aggressively, either going up or down? Why is that? Okay, so an economic news is a report released by the government around the world, depending on the country. And of course, because the government released a report, or normally the report contains inflation data or employment rate, something like that, important data that represents the economy. Because the government released the report, then traders around the world would react according to the report, and thus causing the market to fluctuate aggressively, either going up or down, depends on the news. And which country's news is the most important? One word, US. US, well, depends where you live. If you are a British guy, of course, UK news is important. But for majority of traders around the world, the most important one is US news. Why? Because number one, well, US is the biggest economy in the world. Up until this video is being made, US is the biggest economy in the world. So an economic news released by the US government, it's gonna affect almost every market in the world. Like a lot of market is being affected by US economic report. And normally there is two big news every single month released by the US government. First, it's called CPI or Consumer Price Index. Why is it so important? Because CPI tells you about the inflation rate current that is happening in the country. Inflation. CPI is inflation of the US economy. Number two is NFP or non-farm payroll. NFP news tells us, the traders, about the current employment rate in the US. So, is the economy going good or bad? Usually, if there is a lot of unemployed people, it means that the economy is bad. But if a lot of people are being employed, the unemployment rate is very low, means the economy is going good. So, that's about it. Yeah, NFP, CPI. And when is the NFP and CPI or other news being released? Where can we check? Okay, I'm going to show you. This is TradingView, a free platform for you to do charting. One of the best platform for charting. Or charting, if you don't know, is for drawing on the market or analyzing the market. You can go to the right column here, click on the calendars, and boom, here is the economic calendar. You can change the filter to countries. Normally, what I would do is just use the USA because I mainly trade gold and Bitcoin. And for gold and Bitcoin, the most important one is the US news. The other country, they don't impact gold and Bitcoin that much. Like, it's not comparable. Like, maybe they impact the gold and Bitcoin, but only a tiny bit. But for the US news, oh, it's crazy. It's very impactful. When the news are released, usually there is a very giant long candle, just like the video I've shown you before, right? In the start of this video. So I would just select US in the filter of the country, and I will select this only high importance news, because I don't want the so important news. It's not going to affect the market anyway, or there is only very little impact. So I would filter out the low and medium importance and only show me the high importance one, high impact news. And if you can see here, right now this video is being recorded on June 2025, on the start of June. The next big news is NFP. NFP on 6 June 2025. Normally, NFP happens on the first Friday every single month. The first Friday. So NFP is usually at the beginning of the month, but you have to cross-check the economic calendar. It's not like, oh, this month is 6 June, so next month, 6 July, 6 August. It's not like that. It changes depending on the calendar. So you need to cross-check the economic calendar. Just check it on TradingView. It's free. No problem. And in my time zone now is GMT plus 8. It's at 20:30 p.m. 20:30. 30 minutes past 20, or 30 minutes past 8 p.m. Yeah, it's on 30 minutes past 20 o'clock. Yeah, something like it's on that time. Sorry, my English is not that good, but anyways, yeah. During this time, the market normally would create a very long candle, either up or down, depending on the news. Well, we can predict the news, but we cannot predict with 100% accuracy. So yeah, well, if you open a position just right before the news came out, well, you should use your smaller account, not your main account. Use your smaller account. Use some risk management, because you have to be prepared to lose it all when you're trading news. Like what I would do normally on news time, I will use my second or third account, put money there, not so much, just a little amount, and I would go all in, full margin, no problem. If I win, I will win big. If I lose, no problem. It's no big deal for me. It's small money anyways. That's what I would do. And how about CPI, the Consumer Price Index, the inflation, the news about the inflation data of US? Well, you can just go forward. Normally, CPI is in the middle of the month. The date changes, but normally is in the middle of the month. See, for the next CPI news is on 11th June. But other months, of course, it will have different date. So don't think that it will always be on the 11th day of the month. No, it's not like that. It changes. You need to cross-check the economic news. Here, core inflation rate. This is CPI news. See, the time, according to my local time, is still the same. It's 30 minutes past 20 o'clock. So, yeah. What I would normally do if you want to trade the news is you open a huge position 5 minutes before the news, like several minutes before the news came out. You know when the news are coming out. It's 30 minutes past 20, depending on your time zone. Of course, different time zone changes, but you can change your time zone here on the calendar settings. Just change the time zone. No problem. Change your time zone. You open 5 minutes before the news are released, and when the time has come, news being released, then boom. Usually there is a big long candle, just like my video here. See? Okay, like here. This is me simulating news trading. And wait a minute. 3, 2, 1, up. Boom. Wait a little bit. And wait. And boom. Oh, you would gain massive profit. And how much profit are we talking about? Well, depends on the news again. In some months, the news are bigger than the other months. But normally, if there is the big one, the big news can move gold, like XAU USD gold. It normally maybe around 2,000 points, somewhere around that. It could be less, but it could be higher too. But 2,000 points is a good what do you call it? It's a good guess. It's a good average, 2,000 points. So 2,000 points means the gold moves by $20. And with 2,000 points price movement in gold, how much money are we talking about? Depends on your lot size, on your position size. But with one lot of position size, one lot, 1 point of movement equals to $1. So if the market moves in your favor by 1 point, you get $1 for every lot of your position. So if the market moves by 2,000, you would get easily $2,000 in seconds. Crazy, right? If you use 2 lots, it's even crazier, $4,000. If you use 5 lots, then you would get easy $10,000 in like 10 seconds. Crazy, right? Yeah, that's news trading. But be careful, because during news also you could lose it all. So it's a very, very high risk trading style, news trading. But well, some people love it. I also do news trading sometimes, but not every time, sometimes when I got time. So yeah, I think this is a good video. If you want to check more video about news trading, you can check my Instagram or TikTok, no problem. I've posted news trading a couple of times already. See, like here, a lot of video of me simulating news trading. As you can see here, long candle here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, well, you're not always winning. You need to use risk management. During news, you cannot use stop loss. Remember that, because your stop loss would be broken like very easily. Because during news, the market moves so fast, normally there will be a slippage. So you cannot use stop loss. Your stop out should be your stop loss. So you need to prepare another account. That account is only used for news trading, nothing else. Like a separate account. I would call it a war account. So you actually go to war against the news in that account. War account. Yeah, it's my term. War account. Okay? So yeah, that's it for today. If you got any question, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and peace out.